I am going to show you how to make a cloth mask with a paper filter. I'm using quite thick material with a close weave. You can use something like this, which is upholstery material or denim, but don't use t-shirt material or anything too stretchy because it'll have a loose weave and let too many particles through. What I did first was measure my face for the mask, across the nose. You want it to go out towards the ears as far as possible, and I measured mine to be about 23 centimetres, and then I added a centimetre on each side for the seams, so that's 25 centimetres, and then measured down your face to just below the chin, and mine came to 10 centimetres, added 2 centimetres for the seams. You want to have an equal sized piece of lighter weight, more breathable fabric, and light cotton or anything like that is fine for this, from a handkerchief or bed sheets or what have you. I've got some ribbons that will be used for the ties, and I've got, this is regular kitchen roll. I've folded it up to have four sheets of paper, and that's going to go inside the mask as a filter, so you want to fold it so it'll be able to fit inside once the seams are in. The next thing to do is to put the pleats in, and what I've done here is just put some marks at equal distances from the top and the bottom. And what you want to do is, from the top you want to fold your pleat downwards, and I've got a pin to put in, and the bottom pleat you want to fold it upwards, and I'll show you why just now. The reason is that produces a kind of cupping around the face. So we've got four pleats, the top one's pleated down and the bottom pleats pleated upwards, and you're going to do the same on the lining fabric. I've put my pleats in now. I'm going to put the front of the face mask down with the right side up. I've only put pleats on one side of the lining, and you'll see why later. Now going to put the ties. I've cut them down to about 30 centimetres each. You're going to put one in each corner and pin it down with the lining on top. Okay. Just be careful to roll up the rest of the tie into the middle of the mask. You don't want to catch it in the seams. Just going to pin these in place, give you an idea what it will look like on the other side. So when you open it up, when you unfold it, it will have the front of the mask, and then the ties will come from each of the corners. On obviously the other side, where the front of the mask is pleated and the back, the lining, is not pleated, you're just going to run to the edges, put the ties in there. You're going to run to that edge and put another tie in this side and run to that edge, and we'll leave a nice sort of pocket through which we can get the kitchen roll in. Okay, so now whether you've used a machine or you've hand sewn it, you'll have something like this. You've sewn all around the edges, capturing in one of the ties at each of the four corners. Just going to try and turn that the right way around now. So you'll have something that looks like this. Front of the mask, there's the back with the lining and the four ties. There's an opening on one side through which we can put the kitchen roll. I said 4 layers of that. Obviously just try and size it to the right size. To pass it through, I find it a little bit easier to use something like a spatula. Just fold the edge of the kitchen paper over a little bit and pass that through. Be careful not to rip the paper. Pass that through to the other end, then smooth out the paper, and you should have something like this. And place it over your nose and mouth and tie. When you untie the mask, don't touch the front of the mask. Just untie it from the ties at the back. You want to remove the paper filter and discard that, and then you can put this in the washing machine or hand wash it with soap and water. You're going to disinfect any surfaces that the mask has touched. Actually, another little tip for disinfecting the mask is once you've washed it and dried it, if you can iron it, that also helps with disinfecting the mask.